This fridge is an awesome fit for our kitchen. It is 31 cubic square inches. It has 2 drawers. So this is the first drawer. Here's the second one. I'm going to show you that in a moment. And then, of course, the 2 French doors. This is by Samsung. And I have had issues with Samsung fridges in the past. But the bottom line is it doesn't actually matter, I think, these days, what kind of fridge you get. It really matters what the components are, where they're made, and also that you have a warranty. So when we bought this, we bought a 5-year warranty. Make sure you buy that extended warranty because if you have a part that breaks in here, it will be covered. Now opening this up, so you can see I've got a ton of space. I have 3 full shelves as well as my crisper drawers right here. Right here in the center is actually where the filter gets replaced for the water. And of course, you've got kind of a cheese, deli meat, yogurt type drawer. It has very ample space for the sides. I was a little afraid we were going to have issues with storage on the side, but these shelves actually fit the products really, really well in here. In the inside is actually the water dispenser, which I thought would bother me. But the truth is, in my old fridge, which had the water dispenser on the outside, I always had water on the floor, and I don't seem to have that issue here. It also has these little compartments right here, which I love to hold butter, bread yeast, or I've got cream cheese. Really nice little compact compartment. Has just enough room for your milk here. And then, of course, our shelves are fitting standard half and half and other water bottles that I have also. The space in here is perfect. I really couldn't be happier with the amount of space that I have. There's also your settings for your fridge. So this tells you what the temperature setting is, where the freezer is set to, lets you go ahead and choose your ice maker if you need to go ahead and filter or reset it. The alarm, of course, is showing you how it works. And then there's a lock in case you need to lock a certain feature on your fridge. Now here are 2 drawers that the fridge has. I get larger ice here on the left, smaller ice here on the right. There's a storage area right here, as well as this will fit kind of your ice cream, soups, whatever it is that you have. Drawer has 2 more areas of space, so you can fit much more bigger meats that you have right down here. And it also keeps it closed and contained, so it's a little bit easier to keep things really frozen and solid. Okay, so looking, you've got 2 full drawers, 2 French doors, all the way up. To open up the door, you just kind of pull back. Or if you're a taller person, you can pull it from the top. There's a handle up there. I thought this would also bother me not having handles, but the truth is your handles stick out this far as it is on any fridge. So this doesn't bother me at all. Streamlined area here in the back. It has, of course, the water hookup right there in the back. This is actually set up with a copper line, which, by the way, I do recommend for your fridge. Please don't do the plastic line on there. So this gives you an idea of how much we have. And if you notice, things are not overspilling in here. See all my condiments. And of course, we have these tiny little drawers here on the left and the right. Ton of space for any items that you might have in here. This, of course, does fit your standard beer bottle. If you have something that's really tall, this also slides back. So you have a little bit more space right here, which is a really nice feature. Have our lights so you can see everything. This also does have connectivity to the SmartThings app, which you can utilize to monitor your fridge. So overall, yes, we've actually been very happy with this. We got this installed right before Thanksgiving. If you buy an appliance before Thanksgiving, you are going to hit the mark on great holiday promotions. We were able to get our warranty for, I think, $150, and the actual cost of the fridge was under 1,000, which was fantastic for the amount of space and versatility that it has. And then, of course, we paid for delivery where they actually take the fridge out and bring it back in. I do want to share with you one place that I recommend getting your appliances from. There's, of course, Lowe's and Home Depot, which will have promotions. However, we bought this through Orville's. I started purchasing appliance through Orville's Appliance. I have been incredibly happy with them. So if you have one in your area, I really suggest you go ahead and check it out. They typically get really large cost reductions on certain makes or models. They just have people that are very knowledgeable about the fridges, what they do, what their capacity is. One note, for example, the Orville representative commented to us because I was concerned that there wasn't a water maker on the outside. She said, actually, the ice maker's on the inside as well as the water maker, which allows for less issues mechanically. Again, I'm not giving you a recommendation for a brand. I will, however, recommend to you definitely, number one, make sure you buy the extended warranty. It doesn't matter what brand you buy these days. All of the components and parts that are inside of these fridges, whether it's LG, Samsung, Kenmore, whatever, they are typically made overseas, and those are the components that break. If I had to purchase it again, I actually would, and I have not necessarily been the biggest fan of this brand. However, I think that last statement is kind of probably why it's certain components that break on the inside. Lastly, I am going to post different replacement parts or things that you can find on Amazon for this fridge. That will be down below. I highly recommend that you check out, again, your local appliance store. I have used Orville's and I've been very happy with it. And there's our fridge. So I hope you found that useful, getting a chance to see the fridge actually in a house, how it's stocked, and the space has been very ample. We had to cut out our cabinet to fit this fridge. Something to think about when you check the measurements, don't check it from here, check it in the back where it's going to be tucked in. We would have still probably had to cut just a sliver off of it, but we probably did not need to cut that much up, and I'm going to, of course, replace that with a piece of trim. So to clean this fridge, what I actually recommend is isopropyl alcohol. This will pick up little fingerprints, but isopropyl alcohol, just like on your phone screen, works great.